I'm Maddie. I've just been to the shops and I'm back with all the things I bought. Now, where is my key? Oh, there we go. There it is. This key helps me lock and unlock the front door. It's really clever. All I do is push it in this little hole called a keyhole. And as I turn the key, the door unlocks and it opens. Just like magic. But it's not. Do you know how a lock works? How does it work?
A lock and key.
Can you see that when I turn the key, this bit of metal goes in and out? This is called the deadbolt. And when the door is locked, the deadbolt goes into this slot in the door frame so that it won't move when I go to open it. But when the door is unlocked, the deadbolt moves out of this slot and the door can open once again. But do you know what happens inside the lock? How does the key make the deadbolt move in and out? Let's find out, shall we? I've got 3 different locks here, but they all work in the same way. Why don't we use my special camera to take a closer look and see how they work? This is the key. And this bit is the keyhole. The key goes into the keyhole and into a tube, and the tube is called a barrel. Now, when you turn the key inside the barrel, this bit, the deadbolt, moves in and out. Can you see that? And it's the deadbolt that locks the door. This lock and key is just like the one on the front door, but it's useful because we can see what's going on inside it. Great, isn't it? But what's really clever is that this lock will only work with this key. No other key will turn this lock. So what is it that makes this key so special? If you look closely, you can see the key has lots of lumps and bumps, and these bumps are sometimes called teeth. They look a bit like teeth, don't they? The teeth on keys are all different, and they come in all shapes and sizes. So, how do the teeth help work the lock? When you put a key in a lock, it goes through the keyhole and into the metal tube called the barrel. Inside the barrel are lots of little metal pins, and each of these pins has a special position. As the key goes in, the teeth on the key push the pins down, and the pins then ping back into the gaps. Only if the pins are in their special position will you hear a click. This means you can turn the key, which makes the deadbolt move out to lock the door, or in, which unlocks the door so it can be opened. So these are all the teeth on my key, and some are longer than others. Can you see? Now, I want to see these teeth inside the special lock. Now, as the key goes in, can you see that the teeth are making the pins move up and down? Can you hear that? I love the sound of those pins clicking into their special positions. And once the pins are in this special position, I can now turn the key, which moves the deadbolt in and out, just like that. But the really clever thing is that every lock is different, and the only key that will open this lock is this one. If I try to use the front door key in this lock, look, it doesn't work. And that's because the only door this key will open is the front door. Amazing. I think locks and keys are so clever. Do you? What was your favourite bit about seeing how they worked? Can you remember what the lumps and bumps on a key are called? That's right, teeth. Did you hear the sound of the pins clicking into their special positions? And did you see the deadbolt moving in and out as the key was turned? There are locks and keys all over this house. Let's see if we can find some. Here's one on my secret drawer. Here's one on the window handle. It's much smaller than the key for the front door, isn't it? Can you see how different the teeth are? Even the garden doors have a lock. I like looking out into the garden, although it's a bit cold today. Do you know what this is? Yes, it's glass. Glass is incredible because you can see through it. So even though it's a chilly day, I can see into the garden without getting cold. But do you know how glass is made?